about telling people what I... The book will vary between calligraphy and pen drawing. The calligraphy is done with Santeria resin from trees. All the imagery in the book is based on this poem. It's one of my songs. Now revealed the icy view, through and through the time and tide, through the mouth and through the eye, the language of the day. Now the hunger, now the greed, now the opening of the wounds, now the spreading all around, the making of our minds. Now the oil, now the dams, now the ark upon the sea, now the trade in misery, the lies and bribery. Now the soldier of his word, now the lying in the wait, now the fear and now the load, the long and rotted road. Over and over and over again. Now the repetition of the same, and now the breeding came. So, gives you a little bit of an idea. For me, I think art is more powerful when it doesn't tell you what to think. Rather, it stimulates you to think and feel for yourself. Art isn't as interesting as life, but it can wake us up to life. It can show us how we are living, how we could live. So I tend to work with abstract imagery, or imagery that moves between the abstract, animal, plant, and landscape. The installation is called Time and Tide. Those two words are very loaded in the English language. Time is something we experience linear, circular. It implies the weathering and the degrading of things, the recreation of things. Tide is the waxing and waning. It happens with the moon, so it's the natural forces of the earth. But it also implies an impending doom. I think that we are in very, very deep water now. The first I heard talk of global warming, climate change, the fact that the planet was in danger, was in 1978. I took part in a big symposium in Sydney. Now that was many, many years ago, and we have ignored all of those warnings, all those things that scientists were telling us back then, and environmentalists were talking about. Perhaps it's too late, perhaps not. So I think all of those ideas are touched on in this work. Nice to be here in Bunan country, in Yamping village, and thank you for having me here, Taiwan.